How in the world are home values on the rise with 7% interest rates and price drops? Also, we're going to talk about Lennar's ramping up construction despite lower prices. One of Texas's first Margaritaville branded residential communities. Can you imagine a Margaritaville right here in Texas City? And Conroe-based ASGI builds homes for the working class. This means more affordable housing. Hi, I'm Adam Sanders with the Watchdog Realty Group and your Houston Living Guide. Houston housing market is still below record high 2022 levels. According to a recent Houston Chronicle article, the Houston housing market followed its ongoing downward trajectory in April, extending the streak of 13 consecutive months with lower sales volume. This article goes on to say the housing market in Houston faces challenges as it enters the traditional busy season, but stats can be misleading on the surface if you don't look at them closely. For example, the article mentions that total active listings are up by 56.2%. The current inventory for single-family homes stands at 2.7 months, which is up 1.3 months from a year ago. So while 2.7 is certainly better than 1.3, it's not as great as 56.2 sounds, is it? And even though we continue to have a decrease in sales volume, home values rose from April to May by 0.8%. So how in the heck are people buying less homes and home values are going up at the same time? Even with the current challenges, there is one couple out of Conroe who are trying to help, according to a recent Houston Business Journal report. Bill and Colleen Ellison, the founders of ASGI Homes, are on a mission to make homeownership a reality for working class families in the face of soaring home prices, inflation, and rising mortgage rates. Do you really think they're actually trying to help families? Since its establishment in 2016, ASGI Homes has been constructing affordable single-family housing. Starting with just 3 homes in 2017, they are now set to close up to 500 homes this year. They currently have homes in 3 communities. Marie Village and Williams Reserve East are in Conroe, and the Santa Fe community is in Cleveland. The Marie Village and Conroe, according to their website, have homes that start in the 120s. In case you aren't familiar with the Conroe area, as you can see, Conroe is located about 40 miles north of downtown Houston. Lake Conroe is a very popular tourist destination. Here you can participate in any type of water activity you can imagine. It is particularly well known for fishing and its largemouth bass. Also, the Conroe Independent School District is highly rated. According to niche.com, this district received an overall grade of A. And according to smartasset.com, Conroe's tax rate is lower than that of Houston. Conroe sits at 2.040% versus Houston at 2.130%. Now, let's compare that $120,000 price to the average home price in Conroe. There are currently 70 properties listed for sale in Conroe. If we filter here from low to high, the lowest property currently for sale is $204,990. which is obviously considerably higher than $120,000. ASGI Homes says they focus on building homes ranging from 600 to 1,600 square feet, with an average size of about 1,200 square feet. The majority of their homes are priced between the 120s and 300,000s. Comparatively, the average price for a home sold by Houston area realtors in April was just under $420,000. Their aim is to target buyers who are part of the working class and have not had the opportunity to own a home before. So when you think $120,000, how do you think these homes really compare? When I went to their website and looked at available homes in Marie Village, I didn't see any $120,000 homes. The lowest available I saw was just under $159,000 for 900 square feet, which is still well below the average sales price of homes on the market in Conroe. I'm just not sure how they managed to get a 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom into 900 square feet. So I wanted to take a closer look. But when you click here on home details, there really isn't any pictures. When you click on view more photos, it's just a carousel of upgrades included. The floor plans make it seem spacious enough, but I think we'll need to go walk it once they get it completed to get a real feel for it. Is this someplace you would live, or would you have any issues with a development like this being built near your neighborhood given the much lower home values? Or would you rather be living in a Jimmy Buffett-inspired Margaritaville community? You may be able to soon, but there's just one catch I'll tell you about in a minute. According to a recent Houston Business Journal article, Texas City is being considered as a potential location for one of Texas's first Latitude Margaritaville communities. These communities offer resort-style amenities such as pools, fitness centers, live entertainment, and Margaritaville-themed food and beverage options. Now, here's the catch. The target residents for these communities are individuals aged 55 and up, so I can't even live there yet. The exact location within Texas City has not been confirmed, but rumors suggest it could be the Coalfield Tract, which is a large, underdeveloped area. Latitude Margaritaville President William Bullock mentioned that they were seeking land between 1,000 and 1,500 acres to accommodate approximately 3,000 homes and the various amenities. Do you think we need 3,000 more homes in Texas City? More homes equals more people. More people equals more cars, more stores, etc. Also, what impact do you think this is going to have on the Emmett Lowry Expressway and Highway 146 traffic? Texas City itself offers additional advantages such as its access to Galveston Bay and its close proximity to Galveston and the Gulf of Mexico. The city sees this development as an opportunity for growth and is excited about the prospect of hosting Minto Community's first Latitude Margaritaville. Texas City has had other successful developments such as Land Tejas Crystal Lagoon and the Lago Mar Master Plan Community, and Margaritaville has surely made its presence known in our area. Margaritaville Lake Resort, Lake Conroe, Houston opened in 2022 in June as the first Margaritaville resort in Texas. Last November, the former Bolivar Beach Club and RV Resort on Bolivar Peninsula reopened as Texas's first Camp Margaritaville. And in Seabrook, a local company is developing a $170 million project, mixed-use project, with 2 Compass by Margaritaville branded upscale boutique hotels. And speaking of new construction, home builder Lennar plans on ramping up homes construction despite lower prices. Lennar, one of the largest home builders in Houston, anticipates building more homes than originally expected this year, and its strategy of lowering prices and offering incentives have kept buyers coming to the closing table. Let me know if you've had any experience with Lennar. According to the top 100 builders, Lennar ranks number 2 when it comes to total closings and gross revenue. But when it comes to customer satisfaction, Lennar earned a 3.9 out of 5 stars for the Houston area. They do have great reviews like best home buying experience ever and very thorough and professional group. But they also received some 1-star reviews like fell flat right before we closed and sales and mortgage divisions nightmares. Stuart Miller, executive chairman of Lennar, said economic conditions have stabilized and buyers are largely used to the higher interest rates. I think a lot of buyers may disagree with you there, Mr. Miller. Anyway, with a shortage of new homes inventory, there's pent-up demand for housing and buyers will close for the right price. Demand is turning to more affordable offerings. Lennar co-president and co-CEO Rick Beckwith said that order cancellations were down as Lennar adjusted prices and offered incentives, including buying down mortgage rates through its lending arm to help buyers. It adjusts pricing and incentives on a nearly daily basis. I'm personally seeing builders give a lot of incentives and dropping prices. If you look at my website, you'll see 1,026 properties in the greater Houston area that are brand new, sitting on the market, and that have had some major price drops. Some by $25,000, $15,000, and several at $10,000. With builders dropping their prices so much and with people trying to gauge what day they should lock in their rate, we are kind of seeing a knee-jerk reaction in the market where people are starting to feel confident with all of these rate buy downs and incentives. They are locking in much lower rates versus market rates. Just last month, I had 2 new home build clients get locked in at 4.5% rates, where the market rate was around 6.5 to 7%. The recent HARS statistics, we have seen a 13.7% change in total property sales. But single family average home sales price actually only had a 0.5 change in the last year. So is this an opportunity considering that prices are still lower, but people are still buying homes? Especially with an over 50% increase in months of inventory. The only thing saving the market is low inventory, and according to a recent Houston Chronicle headline, many homeowners are still opting not to sell and give up historically low mortgage rates. But those that do have been rewarded with bidding wars as buyers compete for limited options. Spring is traditionally the hottest time of year in the housing market, and 2023 has been no exception. Time will tell if seasonal price slowdowns arrive on time this year, later on in the summer. We are certainly in a volatile time. World economists are even having a hard time predicting what is going to happen. But what we are seeing is very micro, quick market corrections. If something major happens like rate drops, we're going to see demand go way up very fast. But if rates don't come down, prices and inventory will probably stay where they are until something major changes. If interest rates go down, folks can refinance, but at least they got the most incentives up front. If you're looking to move anywhere in the greater Houston area, I would love the opportunity to help. And if you got any value from this video, you can get more by clicking here. And if you never want to miss another video, you can just subscribe here.